Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Weathers Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn. This is my husband, Richard. We go live here on a YouTube channel every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Whack Wednesday. Don't forget, subscribe to both of our channels so that you get notified whenever we go live or post a new video. Which, you guys, speaking of post a new video, I was supposed to post Smash the Crate over on Watch Autumn Keto. Today, I actually went downstairs to edit. I was like, I'm committed. I'm going to watch this video.
Got it.
And then my computer crapped out. And so the program won't even open so that I can finish the video and post it. So I literally was supposed to spend this last hour editing and posting the video. And by editing, I just mean the final touches, because my husband just like does most of the heavy lifting, and I'm so grateful for all the editing that he does, right? So I was supposed to just do like the final review of it and then post it. I spent this last hour trying to uninstall, reinstall. I done rebooted the computer. I done turned it off and on again. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So
every now and then I did power down, power up.
Yeah, I did that twice and it's still giving the same error. So I just recently had to uninstall the video program so I could reinstall it. So that's what I'll be doing when this is over. But like, I got to get that video out.
You had a fun morning.
I did have a fun morning. Well, yeah, and that wasn't the most fun. The actual fun part of it was my spin class that I did. So you guys, like, Sunday is for spinning, hashtag spins day, hashtag Sunday spins day, you know? And so that's what it is. And so today I did an awesome beginner spin bike workout that was all seated. Like, that right there might be a game changer for me, right? Because I think I hopped figuratively and literally like into the deep end when it came to spinning, because I was like, I'm a fairly athletic person. Like, you know, I can do punches and kicks and things and step aerobics and stuff like that. So like I can like jump into a spin class, but it just like, they were just like, stand up, now sit down, now pedal really fast. And I'm like, this just doesn't feel right. Like, my body feels all wobbly. I got a wobbly body. And so I was just like, I don't like the way this feels. So I was like, wait a minute, do I not like spinning? But then I found a beginner, like a girl on YouTube that just like, she has a whole series on beginners riding. And I was like, oh, you know what? I think I'm just a beginner.
Are they seated the whole time?
Yeah, like, because, and then so she has a beginner.
You just can't stand to do the more intense.
Not for very long. I could like stand, pedal, pedal, pedal. Okay, that's enough. What? You know, I'm just like, why can't
the knees?
No, it's the burning of your quads. And no, it hurt. Like, it actually, the burning hurts. It's not painful. It's just, imagine doing a very, very intense exercise. I had to stop. Like, the burn was too intense. I mean,
there's a good burn eventually.
Yeah. So but see, but that's the thing. I was able to like achieve the same work with sitting down, like, because there's a certain thing you have to build up a level of strength. Because if you attempt something too soon, you just think you're too weak, and that's not going to work. You know,
100% agree.
Yeah. So that's,
might have started off.
I did
way more intense than you were ready for.
I did. I know that for certain.
What's happening?
So I thought I was a horrible spinner, but it's like, no, I just got weak legs. Yeah. It's okay. Well, and you know, I got weak legs for spinning. They're strong, you know, in other ways.
A horrible regular beginning spinner.
Yes, exactly. Right? But like, and that's the thing. Here's what I figured. I'm advanced in certain stuff, so I should be advanced at this. No, it's not. You got to start at the bottom. Now we're here. You know what I'm talking about? So that was a lesson for me to learn. It's like, just because you're excellent at a lot of things, you've done them over a period of time to become excellent. You can't just jump in at excellence at spinning, right?
That's how I felt about it, because I was mostly excellent in everything athletic growing up until I played tennis. And then I realized, hey, just being able to run fast
doesn't mean you actually can apply those.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is for spinning.
That is very much skill.
That's I mean, I can do high knees and I can do that. And I was like, oh, I should just be able to apply that to spinning. No.
I was always able to get to the ball in tennis.
Yes.
The angle of that racket.
Yeah. And the accuracy that it takes to get it back.
Exactly. And knowing how little bit of wiggle room you got to get it back over there. It was pew, pew, pew. It was like, I'm over here. Hit me. I'm like, I'm trying. I am really trying. That's supposed to do that?
Heath is here, said first. Glenda's here, said second. Shelly's here, says third. Look at y'all, man. Shelly said, I'm never early to the party. Happy Sunday, Whack Fam. I'm so glad you're here. Pam's here, says fourth. Good morning, everyone. It is, yeah. Jen said, good morning. Stayed up way too late, but my cat Bailey made sure I was awake early. Man, aren't they the worst?
Jump on your chest.
Like, violent.
Wake up.
Pam says, good morning, Autumn and Richard. Hope the weathers are sunny and bright today. Even though it's cloudy and rainy, we feeling good.
My old cat used to walk on you.
Oh my gosh.
It'd be like, they had time to wake up.
No.
Like walk on your face. Like, what the?
No. Pam says, got a question. Has anyone noticed weight gain when drinking Bang? I just read where creatine adds water to the muscles. I only drink one once in a while, but was curious if anyone had this side effect. So I haven't drank Bang in long enough for it to matter. Yeah. I would say maybe if you're drinking one every day, you would notice that. But every once in a while, like, are you saying you notice weight gain the next day? Because maybe it's just this temporary reaction you're having, and then the longer you go without it, you won't have it. But
interesting.
No, I've never seen where drinking Bang consistently caused weight gain. Now, it might not cause weight loss. It might cause you to stall out, but I haven't seen it adding on the pounds.
Yeah.
B16's here, says, good morning, Susan. I can't wait to hear about your pre-Thanksgiving dinner. Tanya said, good morning, Whack Fam. Listening in while on my way to church. Have an awesome Sunday.
Hey, Tanya.
So B16 is one of my patrons, and so we talk.
Have a pre-Thanksgiving dinner?
She had a pre-Thanksgiving dinner just yesterday with her family. Yeah. And I said, well, you're the first person I know diving into the holiday week, so I can't wait to hear all about it.
Neato. Your family's actually talking about doing a
Christmas. Yeah. B16 said, Pam, I drink Bang occasionally, and I take creatine on a daily basis, separate from Bang. Oh, you take added creatine? I love that. There are benefits to taking creatine. I think that's the thing that like builds your muscle, right? Like it causes like the definition, like
retention of water.
Yeah, maybe bulks it up. I don't know. Gigi said, "Good morning, weather. What's the forecast? It is rainy in the mid 40s over here.
Yeah, it's very
nourishing. Not like
it's
it.
a wonderful, nourishing day.
Shelly said to Pam, I haven't noticed. I drink one almost every day. I need to limit them eventually. Yeah, I used to drink Bang every day. There's nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't in my budget, and like I didn't need them. Yeah. Like it's like when I have Zipfit, right?
Shelly, you a little lightning bug.
I know you stay up. You everywhere. So maybe you need that. Matreya's here. Says hello everyone. Sam Banner's here. Says hello people. Brianna said, happy Sunday, fam. Ear hustling on my way to a tutoring job. You're right. You gotta get there, buddy. Rashawn is here. It's happy Sunday, Whack Fam. How's everyone doing this morning? We're doing great. I'm so glad that you are here. Rashawn. Matreya said to Pam, no problems with Bang. I drink a couple times a week. In fact, I usually drop a little weight the next day and have to make sure I work it back out. Well, look at that.
There you go, radical.
Oh, Pam says, looking forward to coffee talk this evening with Matreya. Coffee talk with Matreya. I love it. Joyce said, good morning. Good morning, amazing Whack Fam, and fantabulous fine weather's just getting out of bed, not feeling the best today. Oh, yay. Joyce, well, take your time, relax, and you'll feel better.
Today is the resting day.
Yeah. Renee said, good morning, weathers. Happy Sunday, all ear hustling as I travel home from my son's college graduation. Congratulations.
Yay. I remember those days.
What did he major in? Oh, I love college.
The good old days.
They were the good old days till I met my husband. I literally told Richard, up until the time I met you, college was the best time of my life.
Oh, me too. And like after college and before college.
No. If I had to zero in on the best time of my life before meeting Richard, it was the 4 and 5, the 5 years I was in college. 4 with my undergrad and that 1 year. Honestly, my master's degree year was horrible. So actually just the 4 years.
I was going to say, you tell me you did like
I hated that. But I mean, I just like being there, being on like on campus, but I hated that actual program. I hated the people.
So you just program. Like to be the independence of being on the campus.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, and just everything going on. You know, it's a perfect place to people watch. You know, you just sit there in the middle of a field and just watch so much stuff going. I'm in like grassy area.
Okay.
Field? No, it's not a field.
A yard or something?
Yeah, kind of. Field. Yes. Maitreya said, yeah, standing on the bike is hard. Takes a lot of practice. It works different muscles, so you just do a little at a time. Just eventually, it will naturally increase. Yeah. I jumped right into it. I was like, I should be able to do this. Mary T said, good morning to the weathers and all the wacky weathers watchers. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. I am. Joe Ray is here. Says, good morning. Beth is here. Says, good morning, weathers and whack fam. Hi, Beth. How you doing?
Good morning, Beth. Yeah. As a biker, when I was in my youth.
In your youth.
Yeah. As you stand up and pedal, man, you got to go somewhere. You gotta be ready for it. It works your quads, your glutes.
You know, also the other thing that I really don't like about cycling, good morning, Jerry Van West, is that everything is subjective. So they're like, go to your, like, it's on a scale from 5 to 10, where like 5 is easy, but you know, still resistance, and then 10 is like the most difficult to give.
I got you.
And they're like, start at your 5, start at your 6, and I'm just like, but what is it though? Like, it's like, is this my 6 or am I cheating myself? And is this really my 5? Like, or is this my 6? And like, or is it really my 7? Should I slow down? Like, I wish there was just like
oh, I definitely know you wish there was
like there was an exact,
you can push in, turn it to 25.
Yes, exactly. Which I did notice some of the bikes have computers where they can measure your RPMs, and I was like, oh, maybe that's why my bike was $125. Like, I need one of the I need a bike with the computer, because they do be calling out RPMs. Like, you should be in the mid-50s right now, and I'm like, am I in the mid-50s? Don't know. So that's my next one right there.
What's your next one?
Like purchase a spin bike with a computer. No. I'm talking about like years in the future. Okay. Yeah, I mean like so just like a
meat slicer before that.
Before we get into the spin bike. Somebody else will have to give you that meat slicer. The next thing I'm purchasing is a spin bike with a computer. So, D said, "Morning, good weathers. Happy Sunday. My cat tried to wake me up early, and I went right back to bed. That's why I'm late feeding them now." Well, that's good.
I'm telling you, they're gonna start ganging up on you.
He said the whole lot of chocolate bang is addictively delicious. Reminds me of you, who I just don't want.
There you go. Well, I mean, it's such a variety. It's much like
Maitreya said, oh, and creatine adding water to muscle, not in an inflammatory way, but in a healing way. When you exercise, your muscles get micro tears and need extra water to repair and grow.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I love me some micro tears. Bluto said, good morning, fair weathers. I'm feeling inflammation in my bones. Oh, no. Found the high-low chips at Costco. They are good, but almond flour based. Actually, I really liked how they're almond flour based, because I like, in comparison to like the Quest chips that are protein powder chips. I know, right? And she pulled in the title of today. It's called "Feeling It in My Bones." That's what I feel in my bones.
Oh, that's the title?
Yes. Nice. Because the Quest chips, the Quest chips are protein powder based, and they're like really light. Whereas the High-Low Life chips are almond flour based, so they are a lot sturdier. But yeah, they have more carbs and stuff like that because of the almond flour base.
Well, that's the trade-off.
That's good. Let's see. I think V16 said Thanksgiving at my parents was good. It was nice with my kids, my niece, and my one sister not affected by the C19. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I'm so happy.
You had 2 down, didn't you?
Yes, but like one of them with the largest family, so that whole family didn't come. Yeah. Rashana said, I just returned home from Winn-Dixie. I don't think we have any Winn-Dixies here anymore. No, they all gone. I went in for 6 items and left with 200. I lost my mind in the low-carb, gluten-free section.
Hey, that's how it happens, Rashana.
That is how it happens.
That's called being normal.
Oh, B16 says creatine. It may boost brain function, fight certain neurological diseases, improve exercise performance, and accelerate muscle growth. Yeah, see, I just knew that last one. Oh, Jen said, caught up on the Masked Singer. Please text me separately, because I have a lot to talk about.
Have you already thought about it?
Yes. Can we just, I really want to know your thoughts on the take it off buzzer, because I don't like that functionality at all. If you're not familiar with the Masked Singer, the purpose is all of these, the premise, all of these celebrities are some singers, some actors, some athletes, right? They're all on a singing competition. I know it's going to be short. And so when they sing, you have to figure out who they are. And at the end of the day, whoever gets the least votes gets voted off of the competition, and then they unmask. So you see who they are. And so normally, like all the best singers make it to the end because it's a singing competition, right? Now they've unmasked some really huge celebrities that just don't happen to be able to sing, right? So like they're not going to make it too far. Now all the people we have left are singers, but there is this there's this buzzer, this special buzzer that the judges can press. If they are certain they know who a person is under the mask, they can press the take it off buzzer, and that person has to unmask and leave the competition. And my whole thing is, you're going to ruin someone's chances of winning the singing competition because you just want to prove that you know who they are. That's not fair to the person that had worked really hard to get to that point of the competition, only so that you can be like, I know who it is. Like, it just made me, the whole premise made me mad.
I completely agree.
I'm just saying, Jen, we need to talk about that.
Yes.
Jory said, my son woke me up like 3 times last night. Ugh, kids are the worst. Betrayed said, oh yeah, I'm super excited to have my the live stream tonight. The AeroPress is super cool, but the story around it can hardly wait. Oh, there's no story around it.
That's deep. You start talking about the AeroPress.
Kim said, are we talking about the spin bike again? Sit your booty back and hover over the seat. No, my legs aren't strong enough. It hurts.
I think that's the key though. It's like you're like a baby learning to walk for the first time.
Yeah,
I
can't. I need to sit the entire time.
Never develop those front thigh muscles.
Yeah, those like particular muscles.
As me being a biker, like being a kid with a bike growing up, I'm used to it.
Yes.
But you've never had a bike.
I had a bike. I just haven't ridden one, and my muscle doesn't retain. Jamie's here, says, hey, Autumn Richard, how's everybody been? What I missed? It's been a while. You ain't missed nothing. I'm riding a bike, and it's horrible.
You got a spin bike, and you're learning.
He said, I used to ride my bike everywhere, but parked it once I got my driver's license. I know, right? That's so funny.
That was kind of me.
Yes.
That was kind of me. Actually, we had a bike in my old apartment.
Oh, Renee said, thank you, Master of Arts in Computer Science. Now, if that isn't an ever needed discipline, that is awesome.
Exactly.
So, he said, Richard, you're so right. Needs like her own bike. No.
Thank you, Heath.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't have 2 bikes.
Rashana says, Heath, I really like that flavor too. I don't know how I feel about chocolate tingles. Like chocolate,
you never had a Yoo-hoo?
No, never in my entire life. I've never had a Yoo-hoo. That's the whole point. No, I've never had a Yoo-hoo. I've never had a Yoo-hoo.
Oh my gosh.
Mary T said, oh my God, so much snow. I got lots of muscle micro tears from shoveling, gained 4 pounds. Haven't seen that number in a long time. That's crazy. So much stress. Muscle. Exactly.
Mary T's up there killing it.
That said, I think the take it off buzzer is just a prop. The 2 guesses were poop emoji. It's all an act. Well, I agree.
That's what I told her.
Yes, exactly. The take it off buzzer is a wasted gimmick, but that's what it makes me so mad that like they need to come up with a better premise for why they would use the take it off buzzer because even though they were both wrong and so no one can use the buzzer anymore. Even if they were right, like the fact that they could have been right and eliminated someone's chance from leaving, it made me very, very mad. So,
yes. And the way your anxiety is set up.
Exactly. The way my anxiety is set up. I can't even, just the even fact that that's what you can do really makes me mad. Kim said, you can do it. Your tension has to be high to stand up. It hurts. Like it all hurts.
Well, you can do it, but it's going to take time. You can't do it right now.
Yeah, exactly. I can't do it yet. In the words of Coach Bronson, I can't do it yet.
6 months from now, you're going to be killing it.
Yes. So that's
yes.
Kelly Keats here says, good morning, everybody. Sandbaiter said, are your legs strong enough to crush your enemy's melons? What does that mean?
You have that enemies in town?
Exactly. That I want to crush their melons with my legs? No. My husband has thighs of steel. So. Cece said, good morning, Autumn, Richard, and the family. Happy Sunday, everyone. About to get my exercise on. Yes, I already finished today. So, Blue Note said, Yoo-hoo just tastes like watery chocolate milk, but apparently there's a fizz to it. So,
is there? There's a fizz.
Oh, well, that's what they're talking about. Bang, there's a fizz to it.
Well, I mean, that's Bang.
Joe Ray said, I agree, Autumn, carbonated chocolate just sounds weird.
Yeah. No, that's the Bang part. Yoo-hoo is Yoo-hoo, and Bang is Bang.
Jerry Van West said, are you talking about a strip club? Take it off. It's called the take it off buzzer. It just means take off your mask.
JV, I wish I did not know.
Rashana said, you've never had a Yoo-hoo, you ain't living. No, I've never had a Yoo-hoo.
No, like your whole childhood, like one time you went to the store and like, what's that chocolate?
No, I would always get like the Dean's milk, chocolate milk. You know, like I would never get a Yoo-hoo. I would get the actual Taco.
Okay.
Oh shoot! See, Rashana just said something right now. The chocolate bang tastes like a Tootsie Roll to me because I love me some Tootsie Rolls.
There we go.
Yikes.
Now we're hitting.
Yikes.
Now we're hitting.
You might have just
now
said
we're tingling
something.
the sweet spot.
Mary T said grocery stores are empty. Good thing I'm a food hoarder. Now they are rationing gas. Can only buy 30 liters at a time. What? That won't affect us either. That's crazy.
Now you're a gas hoarder as well, man.
Or you don't go anywhere. Matre said, I dislike Yoo-hoo. I've never had one. Yoo-hoo wasn't carbonated, but these bangs are, I guess, yes, like that's what that is. Bangs are carbonated beverages. So
no, Yoo-hoo wasn't my favorite either, but I've tried one.
Yeah.
I was just being my curiosity is like
no.
I've tried almost everything.
Joy
like,
said, take the bike one day at a time, and one day you'll be a pro. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, see?
I'm looking forward to it. Because part of it was just like, I don't like riding my bike because it's never fun because I can never keep up with what the people on the screen are doing.
You have to build up the
I
muscle.
just need to find an easier thing. Because today I was able to keep up with everything she was doing. And I was like, oh, that's what it feels like to complete a workout, right? Plus, I stayed seated the whole time. And there were sometimes we were going fast, but other times we were just like chugging at our like 8s and 9s. And I looked at my watch and my heart rate was definitely still up there. So I'm just like, I can still have, a very good workout staying seated. Cece said, I've never had a Yoo-hoo. See, neither has B16.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, I was not a big chocolate drinker. So like, it was just my curiosity. Did they ever sell any in your area? Did you see them in your store?
I was familiar with them. Okay. But I mean, I guess I didn't buy chocolate milk a lot as a youth. You know who you talking to? But I know.
I bought chocolate milk less than you did.
Yeah. But I would say that, we were the type where we had regular milk and we had the Hershey's chocolate syrup, but we made our own. So I never would go out to buy like a Yoo-hoo.
I definitely am not a big Yoo-hoo fan either. I've tried.
Oh, Tiny says not all bangs are carbonated.
But I think the chocolate
now
one
that's interesting.
I think the chocolate one is carbonated.
D says progress is a slow process. I love that. I love all of that.
It requires nothing but time.
Mary T said, I don't think we have Yoo-hoos in Canada. I don't know if you're missing it.
I think that was like a niche.
Oh my God. Joe Ray said taking family pictures need to break out the iron. I haven't ironed clothes in I don't know how long.
Yay.
When's the last time we ironed clothes? In Orlando or something like that.
A shirt in Memphis.
You ironed a shirt. Oh, you did. We did that because we crumpled it into a bag. You remember I had to iron my shirt thing. You're right, but the time before that, you're right. It has to be out of town. We've never ironed. All right, we haven't ironed in town for something that we were doing here in a very long time.
There we go.
Rashana said the sweet tea isn't carbonated. It's just okay. Okay. Kim said, do I need to give a private cycle course? I mean, maybe. I would love for someone to check my form, man.
Yeah,
like, I don't know what I'm doing over here.
I'm
just a bike beginner, man. So wait a minute. I think I have good form. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's difficult because I have bad form. Okay.
I
don't think I have bad form. He said when I first heard about it, I was told that it tasted like a Tootsie Roll, but when I tried it, the first thing I thought of was Yoo-hoo. Okay, well, but if Yoo-hoo's also tastes like Tootsie Rolls, then that's not a bad thing.
I mean, Yoo-hoo's basically a glass chocolate milk. It's just like just like chocolate milk in a glass.
Kelly said back in my day, if I wanted chocolate milk, we had to pry the metal lid off of Quick. Yes, I remember. See, the powder, we never used the powders either.
I couldn't afford Quick.
Yeah, I know.
We had the store brand.
Renee said, I was told there are shorts with pads. Bikes hurt me too. Yes, that is another thing that it's difficult is that my butt hurts. And so I did buy like a padded, like a seat pad, but I think I need spin pants with even extra butt cushion, right? Because it all hurts.
Now that I never had that. I mean, I know what chocolate powder is, and we had enough of it, but in my house, but in my house, it was very rare we had chocolate powder or anything sugary in my house that I could get into quite readily. So I think like when I was in summer camp or something, I might have tried the Yoo-hoo. I think that's what. So I was in a weird place. They happened to have Yoo-hoo, and I was like, let me try that. I guess I was like, oh, it's just chocolate milk, cool. But like other than that, I've never I've never tried it growing up through my college years and nothing. But I just remember trying it.
Tanya said the ice or peach tea isn't carbonated. I wouldn't want to bang if it's not carbonated. I don't know. That's just
Is that
me.
your thing?
Yeah, I like the
I think it's
carbonation, the
cane.
fizzy. Yeah.
I think it's
D
cane.
said no mom today. I guess she's at work. Yeah, or she forgot. I mean, she's probably at work though.
Yeah.
These days, she's gonna be at work more and more.
Yeah.
JJ said Joe Ray
She's
get you a
just
clothes
sleeping.
steamer, much easier.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Pam
Don't
said
you
I
want
like
one?
chocolate shakes, but could not drink chocolate milk. Yuck. I like both of them.
Well, in
I
school,
ain't turning down
in
no
school,
chocolate.
you got two choices: regular
Right.
milk or chocolate milk.
You're right. I always got chocolate milk.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as a kid, I think it
Yeah.
was in high school we stopped doing that.
Yes.
That's when we went to soda machines.
Yes. Oh, Matrey said, duly noted. I'm going to do a bike short and seat video. Yes, please. And post in the group and tag me so that I know that it
You
is
see
here.
what I'm talking about? So then we can
Oh my
all
God.
observe.
D said, anyone remember purple ketchup, or was that something they only released in Canada to torture people? That sounds like something they would do in the United States, like just to be weird, but yeah.
I don't know. I remember the peanut butter and jelly together in the jar.
Kim said, ask Richard if you need any cushion. Absolutely not. That's such a funny joke.
I definitely say,
joke.
no, you don't. You need
no.
zero.
Kelly said, my son is in his late 20s and still buys Yoo-hoo. Oh, no, that's just sugar. That's just sugar drink. So.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just about.
Mary T said, Nestle's Nesquik is the reason for my before pick. Chocolate milk. I went up to over 300
it was never
pounds.
in the house. And if it was
Brianna said, I never liked Yoo-hoo. Regular chocolate milk is way better. Kind of like Sunny D is gross compared to orange juice. We were just looking at Sunny D in was it Sunny D?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and Meyer.
My growing up again, Sunny D.
I've never had Sunny D.
When it first came out in like the mid '80s, my parents, of course, thought it was healthy. So every randomly, we would have a gallon of Sunny D in the fridge, and I'm like, can I have it? Like when I come home from my dad was like, no, you get it one time a day. Every once it was like,
it was like your orange juice.
Give me that Sunny D.
You were addicted.
Welcome to my family. My dad.
Brianna said yes. We had green and purple ketchup. Oh no, absolutely.
We had no colorful cereal.
No.
We had no powdered chocolate anything. We had no Sunny D, but like it was very rare.
Yes, Draven West said I'm so old. I remember Sunny D was called Sunny Delight. I remember that, and then they just got hip. And they
I remember when it came out.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what is this tangy? This tastes like a really.
It was a weird color. It like glowed. I was like, what is
it's like a really thick orange juice. And you're thinking you're getting vitamins and minerals. As a kid, you're like, yes.
Dee said I was watching Indian Matchmaking on Netflix and realized that people not liking ketchup is a thing. Who are these people? I mean, ketchup is okay. I used to not like ketchup. Amber used to love ketchup.
I think across the pond, mayonnaise is the.
Joe Ray said Sunny D used to always hurt my throat, like it burned.
Now that it's like, you know. Oh my goodness. We used to drink.
Sam Banner said purple and green ketchup came out in America in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Why would they do that?
Again, if y'all know my household.
He said, what about Tang? That stuff was awful. We used to say Tang equals this ain't no good.
See, now that is what I said. We did Tang more than we did orange juice because it was cheaper. And the kids could be like.
JJ said, any diet challenges coming soon? I miss when we did them. I never succeeded, but it was fun trying. I was literally thinking this, JJ. About a challenge for the new year.
Nice.
I'm going to have an anti-challenge in the new year. Like the premise of a challenge is to like try something that you wouldn't normally try for a specific amount of time. And like dairy-free challenge, carnivore challenge, whatever challenge.
Exactly.
I'm going to have the anti-challenge, which is don't try anything new. Stick to a consistent thing that you've already done or that you've always done, and just do that for 90 days in a row. So it's really more of a consistency challenge, not like a do something different.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to challenge myself to do the same thing that I should have, I should be doing every day, right? So that's the challenge. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on. Brianna said, remember when they had popcorn that were fun colors? Don't they still have that?
I think they still got.
You can go to the store.
To the popcorn section.
Rashada said Tang was the worst. Yeah, like they have like candy coated like popcorn, like blue and green and red.
Tang.
Maybe at like TJ Maxx.
Tang because it was available.
Oh, Brianna said talk to everyone later. Bye.
Nearby, shake it. Definitely you can taste the bits in it.
Yes.
Taste the tangy.
Joy said, don't ask me to get a bike. Fell 2 times and got stitches in the same place both times, so forget it. Yeah, bike might just not be your ministry.
I think bike might be your nemesis.
Matre said, yes, that sounds great. To the anti-challenge, to which JJ said, that's going to keep me fat. No, you have to consistently do the right thing, not what you're currently doing, but like what you're find the right thing and consistently do that. Joe Ray said there is a challenge starting on Keto for the Soul called the 8-week 8 mile. Yes, it's not really adding much, but emphasizing consistency. So and that's starting on December 1st. So go to
8 mile.
Yes, like 8-pack. We were on Clubhouse today talking about it. I was like, what's happening? There's like all these 8s. I don't know.
Okay.
And so that starts on December 1st. So yeah, JJ, look on that in terms of I'm trying to find December 1st is a Wednesday. So that's fun. Start a challenge on a Wednesday.
Yay to
so that is possible.
Yay to starting challenge.
Jen said, went to Sam's yesterday. Amazed how they were out of so many Whole Foods like cream cheese. Oh, cream cheese.
Oh, okay.
Cream. Oh, still cream.
Oh, dang.
Cheese, meats, but had rows and rows of boxed junk food. They were out of like all of those foods. That's crazy.
To be fair though, and this is that time.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, I guess.
The week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Gigi said 30 minutes. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so on that, on that note, he says, amen. Just stay keto. In my opinion, all those challenges are silly. Just eat the proper human diet and focus on healthy living. Exactly.
Oh, we need to tell JJ about this.
Exactly.
Teach one.
The title of today, feel it in my bones, right?
Is it about the spin bike?
No.
Okay.
It was about yesterday, about the, but you're taping.
Oh.
Right. And how,
yesterday.
When I got, so it's funny, when I got there, like, one of the guys that we work with, like the first thing he was like, are you eating today? And I said, no, I'm not. He was like, oh man. I was like, why is that the first thing out of your mouth is trying to figure out what I'm eating, you know?
Because he loves talking to you.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's just so funny that it's like, ooh, are you doing your super strict thing today? And it's like, no. Like, this is just the way. No, I'm not eating today because it's not keto. Yes. And I'm just sticking to my keto plan. So we were in working yesterday. The feeling it in my bones is just like, I felt so good by how all of the non-keto food was just off limits. Like, it wasn't this super enticing thing that I had to resist the whole time. It's just like, no, I'm not eating this, you know?
Exactly.
Funny thing is, one of the meals that was being prepared was a literal charcuterie board. And I said, oh, shoot. This is the most keto thing. So we were like putting all the meat, because that's what we prepare in the back. We were putting all the meat. We had like spicy mustard. There was a pepper jelly. We put pickles. There was a cracker that went along with it. Like, I was like, this is a real life charcuterie board.
You some salumi?
I had some of the meat, like just a couple of slices, because I was like, and because normally we don't. I mean, charcuterie is delicious, but we don't really get, those meats a lot. And I was like, you know what? I can have some of this, and I want to have some of this. So I took a bite of, or I had a piece of one of the couple of meats. Yeah. I had a bite of the pickle. I was like, ooh, that tastes like a sweet pickle. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I had some of the spicy mustard. It was really delicious, but it was literally just like spoon tastes of everything.
Size of my hand worth of meat.
Yes. And then, but look, I told Richard, the thing that I truly gravitated toward the most, or that I would have liked to try the most, is the crispy cracker and that pepper jelly, right? Those are the things where, like, up to me, my favorite items on this plate would have been those, but I was just not tempted by like, oh, I'm just not eating that, I'm just not eating that today. And so then there was this sweet potato dish that had whipped feta and pumpkin seeds. And I literally, when I was like scooping and smearing everything on the plate, there was just like a spoonful of like feta and pumpkin seeds. I just tried the feta and pumpkin seeds, and then I was just like, that was really good.
Ricotta and feta.
Was it? That's what it was together? Okay, yeah. So,
with ricotta
and I just had that, and I had a taste of it. Like, I tasted it, and then I was just like, that was really good. And then I just moved on. Like, it wasn't this, like, I am obsessed with having all of this food,
Nice sampler yesterday.
I was a nice sampler yesterday. So, it was really good. And then when I got home, made my bacon and eggs, had my steak. Like, it was just a regular eating day, And so, I was really happy to not feel so tempted, to not feel so like, oh, I've got to be around all this food and I can't have none of it. Was just like, it was just.
We also need to check out
back
that
on plan.
restaurant with the charcuterie.
Yeah, we actually need to check out the restaurant with the charcuterie. It was very, very good. Yeah. So, and they're like a butcher. Like
a local butcher.
Yeah, like they grind their own meats.
Whole meat breakdown.
Yeah. And so I was talking to them. I was like, "Oh, do you guys integrate liver into ground beef?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we do that." I was like, "We got to go there, right?"
The farmers, they get all the meat.
Yeah. So it was just a really good, like, it was just a really good day in terms of like, watching everyone enjoy it. Like, oh, that was so good. I'm like, I bet it is, but not just like being like, I wish I could have something. It's like, no, just like, oh, okay, yeah, I know, right?
You got this.
So that's what I mean by feeling it in my bones. That's how I feel. But that being said, okay.
I'm aware of how you feel.
So, I have to erase.
You're so
I have to erase a lot.
Oh, you don't have to erase it that much.
I have to erase a lot.
Okay, we'll go.
Yeah, I have to erase a lot.
Okay.
No, that being said, I stepped on my bike. I stepped on the scale yesterday morning. So the morning before the taping.
Yes, you did.
And it was 201.6. That's another gain or loss of 0. This is like the 4th day in a row I've weighed 201.6. So I've just been like super, not angry about that, but I was just sick of seeing that number. Mm-hmm. So after I got dressed and had on all my clothes and my shoes, I stepped on the scale again to move the number, off of 201.6. So when I weighed myself this morning, I was like, it's either going to be higher or lower or the same, but it's because that's how much I really weigh, not just because that's what my scale's used to going to, right? So I stepped on the scale today, 199.0. That's a loss of 2.6.
Oh, yeah.
I was really excited about that. So lots of things happening there. Number 1, saw a different number. Number 2, saw a loss. Number 3, a number that started with 1, Lord. So many great things happening about that, So my plan is to just challenge and just not change anything, right? I'm not changing anything. I will say after Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm going to go back to protein sparing because I did not dislike that at all. And it really helped me get good results. And that was on Dr. Robert Sivas's his video about how do you start losing weight again. Protein sparing modified fasting was one of the options. And I was like, you know what? I did really do good on that, right? So so I'm just going to plan more. So this week I'm eating my regular diet, same food every day. Then Thanksgiving, no, just eggs. Ooh. You guys, and I have been, I was this close to pulling the trigger on salted butter pork rinds from Pork and Good. And not that them things aren't absolutely delicious. I'm just like, I got to be able to do this at home and not buy these products, right? But regardless, I've just been putting some pork rinds on a plate. I melted a tablespoon of butter in the microwave. I've been using a spoon to just drizzle the butter on the pork rind, just the plain pork rind. Then I crack some salt on top of that.
Holy.
Like, so delicious. They don't really taste like the salted butter pork rinds, but they taste like pork rinds covered in butter, right? It's really good.
Oh my gosh.
Then at the end, whenever you eat all the pork rinds, because some of the butter misses the pork rinds and just ends up on your plate, then I'm just like, it's like a little, it's like a plate. Like, you get the plate itself is a snack, right? So it's just like, it's been really good. So I've been having that. I've been having my Too Good yogurt, which has been really good. Then I have my steak and a keto chow after that.
There you go.
Yep. And then I have my strawberry Zevia. Joyce, thank you. No. And that's just kind of what I've been eating every day. So this week, I know, yes. We're going to have to make a trip to Nashville so we can stock up on Zevia. And so this week, like I said, I'm cutting out the bacon because I'm not sick of it. I just don't want it right now, And then I'm adding in those cheese crackers. You guys, I've really been into putting like a slice of cheese, cheddar cheese, cutting it up, putting in the oven for 7 minutes at 400. Take it out, let it sit for 5 minutes, and it's a cheese cracker. Like, it just tastes like a cheese. It's so good, right? I've just been doing that. So I'm going to replace my bacon with 2 slices of cheese to do that. So yeah, I've been good. So Jory said, oh yeah, 8-pack. Yes, I think this would help me stay on track throughout the holidays. Yep. Yes. JJ said Keto for the Soul. Is that on YouTube or Facebook? It's on Facebook and Clubhouse. That's where she is mostly. Also on Instagram as well. So just look Keto, the number 4, and then the Soul. Keto for the Soul.
You just named all the important ones.
Yes. Mary T said my daddy woke me up every Saturday handing me a juice glass full tank. What?
I didn't know Tang was very like concentrated.
Teal said they used to dye the popcorn kernels. They still popped white, so it was. But the kernels were colored.
Okay,
so that's so funny. So
there you go.
Hey, Mary T said, "Preach, Heath." Yeah, that's how I feel too. Just staying consistent. Jerry Van West said, "I scored with 99 cents a pound boneless pork loin. Amazing. 2.5 pound loin would have been $14, but I got it for $2.40. That's like a Richard deal. He's like, "Do you see this? Look at this." And then like it'll be like $3.25. Do you see all this meat for $3.25? Like, I don't know. I love my husband.
Well, that's true. So, that's why we get so much meat in the freezer.
Yes, that's why we have. Joe Ray said, if anyone wants to join the 8-week challenge, message me and I'll send the links. Thank you so much for coordinating that, Joe Ray. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Joe Ray.
Yes. Joy said, discipline plus consistency equals success.
That sounds familiar.
Yes. Yeah, like it's really funny.
Sounds
and I
like
love people on Clubhouse just randomly, and Richard says it all the time, or like just things like you guys will say something that starts with like a D and a C, but it's not those things. It's like, yeah, dedication plus it's like that, those aren't the things. But as long as that makes you feel good about like what's happening.
First of all,
That said, shortages of cream cheese I've read is due to a tariff rule changes last year, and some things needed for cream cheese are being imported. Wow, now the barges are backed up and limiting cream cheese production. That's crazy. I didn't read an article. I read the title of an article that said that there are like tons of barges sitting off the coast of like South Beach, like that just haven't moved, like because they're backed up. So that is absolutely crazy.
Gets worked out.
Sarah says, "Hi guys, was on a phone call. Well, I'm glad you're here now."
Yay, Sarah.
Yes. He said, just remember, tomorrow might be Monday, but it's a short week that ends with pie and shopping. We can do this. You're right. Tomorrow, the starting's going to be a great week. So, oh my God, pie and shopping. D said, where are my eggnog lovers in here? Trying the eggnog keto chow for the first time. Will I be pleasantly surprised or sadly disappointed? Good to know. I've never tried it because I don't like eggnog.
That depends on how much you love eggnog.
Jerry Van West said, don't forget to smash that like button.
You're an eggnog lover, D. I think you'll like.
Okay, Mom's here. Says Sunday, good Sunday morning, wife fam. #late. I'm glad that you're here, Mom. We was talking about you earlier. So
she is.
He said a charcuterie board's just a bougie Lunchable. I love that. So
I mean,
yes, Jerry said, "Woohoo,
back to Wonderland."
I know, right? I'm really excited about that. Wonderland, y'all right about all this. Now, don't be mad if I step on the scale on. It's like 200.4. Like I don't care, but like the fact that like I'm just being consistent is all that matters. So I'm feeling good. So. Judy said, "Yay, glad you're happy." Thank you. I am happy. So
I'm so glad you're happy.
Okay. So Mom wasn't working. She just overslept, but this is her last Sunday off until January. Wow, that is nuts. Right. Yes, thank you for the Wonderlands. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rashana. That means a lot. So yes, I'm excited.
Thank you all.
D said, "So how about that keto crate unboxing?" Yeah. So look, you guys, smash the crate. Like I wanted it to go up, but my computer program broke. Like I'm going to do that right after this, right?
Yes.
Mom said Boogie Wonderland. JD said, Autumn, are you counting calories? Yes, I'm always counting calories. Yes. It's more specifically macros, as in I'm making sure that my calories are coming from the appropriate place.
Your body fat index.
Yeah, and my body fat index per my scale. So right now my calories are around 2,000 a day. And just with the amount of calories I burn and exercise, like I know that's a lot, but I'm really in between Christmas and in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'm going to cut it down to like 1,800, 900, 1,800, 900. Like I'm really focusing on eating in a way that should result in weight loss. Like not losing weight, but eating in a way that should result in weight loss, right? Following the rules of protein sparing. Yes, Sam Banner said plate licking ASMR. Yeah, it's very yes. Blue Up said I do that pork rind and butter. Yeah, it's really good. Oh man, Jeremy was at only 175 days for the low carb cruise. And we're in the 100 and something. Jeez Louise, that's crazy. Debbie's here. Says morning everyone. Well, look at everyone.
Morning, Debbie.
Yes. He said HEB is now selling cracker cut cheese slices. The Carolina Reaper flavor is fantastic. They have those in cheese squares. That's awesome. Here we just have like the cracker cut cheese slices, but it's like sharp cheddar, white cheddar, like pepper jack, and I think one other kind, but no Carolina Reaper though.
Gosh.
Yes.
I just take a block of cheese.
Jen says, "Oh, Autumn, I had an idea for a t-shirt. Please, let me know. I will be more than happy to entertain it."
Yay.
So, yes. Jen says, "If you made it, I would buy." Oh, that's good. Write the word steak, eggs, butter, bacon, so keto lines up. Oh, okay. I'd have to do that, and then keto down the middle like a crossword. That's a good idea. I'm gonna workshop that.
Look at that.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Mary said, I was shocked to hear Two Crazy Ketos getting t-shirts through Amazon. You may want to have a chat with them. Yeah, so Amazon drop ships shirts. And look, if you only require certain quality from your shirts, then that is an absolutely valid way to get them. Plus, I checked out their website. Their designs are so intricate. Like, they're like cartoon characters and stuff like that. Aww. Whereas if you notice, most of my stuff is graphic, like type font, So it all differs. But right now, like once I ramp up certain things, I'm going after everybody and being like, hey, but honestly, right now, I think that works best for them. So
look at you.
Yes.
So courteous.
Yes. Pamela says, I see those barges every bike ride to the beach. That's crazy.
Yay.
Rhonda's here. Says, hello, Whack Fam. Daughter says she's doing the Thanksgiving spread this year and invited me over. Asked me to please make a dressing. Me, did I stutter? I'm not cooking this year. That's absolutely hilarious.
She tried to get you, Rhonda. Rhonda, keep your foot down.
So funny.
Keep your foot down.
Yes. So, guys,
you ain't getting me.
Have a great day. We are watching football today. I'm actually doing a lot of work because yesterday we had a great lazy Saturday. Yeah. We're watching football and doing stuff. We're multitasking. We watched so many episodes of Grey's Anatomy. We finished Dune. This is what I need to make YouTube videos about. Is my reaction to that movie. I said, what? We watched Shang-Chi, which was once again glad he's added to the MCU, but it really was just a standalone movie. But we watched a whole lot of things yesterday, which we needed to catch up on. Yeah, I did, because you was asleep during most of it.
I woke up. Today, I was resting my eyes.
Today is a working day, in addition to watching some football. So we got a busy day, but don't worry, because we'll see you back here tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. True. So have a good day, everyone. Bye.
Bye, y'all.